Hey everyone, this is Julia, the Nomadic Crafter. I hope you're doing well today. Oh my God. I ended up shaving my own head. Probably a little more than I wanted to. I did it in the library bathroom. It wasn't that hard. I didn't realize that the shaver was the one right up against the head for one, but that's okay. The line's actually pretty even. I think. You tell me. It's pretty good. And it feels a lot lighter. The only thing is I totally messed up. I accidentally... Oh my God. Cut off my longest dreads. These were right at the back, longest dreads. I propped all of my hair up on the top of my head, and I buzzed up and tried not to get too close. And when I took my hair down, these all fell. And you can see, even though they're my longest dreads, they were all really quite thin on the end. That was the point of attachment. So eventually they probably would have loosened and came out one by one. But my hair had just gotten to the point where I liked it, where it was, well, on the one hand, I liked it because the long pieces would come around. And I still have one long, thin one left. And I love that. And the idea of having it cut here and then having it long was, you know, something I liked. So my dreads had just gotten to the length that I liked them. And so this is really, really freaking unfortunate. I wasn't an idiot. I seriously just very gently, I had a mirror. And apparently I got them right on the end. And in fact, this long one is sort of hanging by a little bit less than it was before. And these must have come out. I didn't mean to do that. On the other hand, it's these ones that were knocking into everything, getting stuck on the chair, dripping into my orange juice or the dog water bowl, flipping around and hitting me. With this gone, also, it's going to be a lot easier to wash my hair. It's going to be a lot cooler. See, even now, this one's still in the way. I'm constantly having to go like that. But man, I am so bummed about this. Then it occurred to me that I would maybe be able to get these woven back in at the back of my head. I do have a lot of loose hair. And the one that's still in there, I already weaved in some loose hair into it. But I do have a lot of loose hair like that sort of around, including just around. Oh, God. But hopefully maybe I could get a couple of them woven back in. So here I am trying to save money cutting my own hair, which I needed to do so I can maintain it now. And now I'm going to spend money to have these woven back in. Unbelievable. These went down past my butt. So beautiful. Oh, such a shame. I totally did not mean to do that. But anyway, I cut my own hair. And I really do like the Indian effect, the Mohawk effect. It reminds me of also the Nez Perce tribe, but mostly the Mohawks. And it's not super clean, but once that happened, I didn't want to cut anymore. I mean, I literally had it all up in a bunch and was just going, and I just can't believe I did that. But anyway, I got into the shower. What I need to get to, and what I'm getting to right now, is doing some shipping of a hat order I finally completed. The last piece being the yarn headdress that I was making the other day. And that's what I wanted to show you, one of them. I have a bunch of ties left to make more. But this is what the yarn headdress looks like when it's done. And I do some braids and stuff. I don't like that short one really, but the other one has good length braids. And it's just all those pieces. And now that I think of it, I can't really show you how to wear it with one hand, but you sort of tie it into your hair and it just creates a cool hair accessory. So that's the thing I was making the other day. I'm shipping that out along with this hat, they're rolled up, this hat, and this hat. That's what they ordered right there. So it's coming out to you if you're watching. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for waiting. And I always make sure there's no dog furs on the hats before they get shipped out. So this just happened a couple hours ago. I did this, and I'm just processing it now, looking over at those dreads. I'm sure they can take this and weave, I don't know, maybe they could be woven into a dread that's already there. See, this one is hanging on by half. I don't know if you can see. I haven't washed my hair, so it's gross. See that? That got cut by the razor right there, I think. And it's just hanging on by that. So it looks weird too because I tied it around itself a bit. And there are some hairs around it that I'm going to try and bring into it to save it. I've never really spent much time managing my dreads. I just sort of keep them from forming one large dread. A lot of people ask me often how I got my dreads, and I tell them, and what did I do? And I tell them it was a totally natural process. All I did was keep them. I didn't roll them. I didn't put anything in them. All I did was keep them from ganging up into, you know, clumpy, like 1 or 2 or 3 big clumpy dreads. Because your head, especially in the back here, it'll try to do that. Now I just have small dreads, short dreads. Look at it. Well, that's the long one. That's one of the long ones, I guess. 8 years. 8 years. They were down to here. Got my camo leggings on with my mohawk dreadlock hair. So now my van looks normal, but I look even more like a punk rocker. I like it. I just have to get used to it. I think, you know, when you have a bunch of dreads, you think like there's a lot, and you shave a little bit, and that takes off a lot. There were no dreads here. I just got a couple on the edge on accident. Like I say, they were thin anyway. Time to move on. It's going to be a lot easier. It's going to be easier to wash them. It's going to be easier to move around the van, deal with Bambi, dance. And I'm going to my Grateful Dead dance tonight because with my earned money, it's $7. It's too hot to sell hats out there. I need it. I've been feeling really tired lately, so I'm going to have to eat a really good meal and take a short nap. But today I'm running around. I got to go to the post office now, so I just wanted to do a brief thing for you. Oh, and let me show you where we are. Duh. Gotta show you where we are. Where's my shoes? All right, I'll have dirty feet. Oh my God, look at me, I'm a mohawk. You right back, boozles. So yeah, sweet. Really beautiful. All right, thanks for watching.